All right, Mr. Dormus. So why did you run for Mr. Oakwood?
So during my time at Oakwood, I've gone through different mental health struggles like depression, anxiety, brokenness, grief. And I realized even though I had access to mental health counselors and chaplains and friends to support me, I felt in need of more. And so I'm running for Mr. Oakwood primarily to give students a chance to have more. My platform is called We Choose Hope. And my tagline is, instead of focusing on what won't change, we choose hope and change what can change. And one thing that I believe that can be changed is the access students have to mental health resources here on campus. And also, I love Oakwood University. I love Oakwood. If I had a choice, my kids are going to Oakwood, my grandkids are going to Oakwood, their kids and grandkids are going because, I want to keep that legacy going. And so just being able to have the opportunity to represent my student body as Mr. Oakwood means the world to me.
So you're already elected pretty much as Mr. Oakwood. Congratulations once again on that. When you're elected or when you start to get into office, what specific things do you plan to do once you're Mr. Oakwood next year?
All right, so I'm so excited for my one platform initiative called the Story Room. Oftentimes, when people are running for politics or any position, they like to promise a lot of things. But I've learned in my life that you want to underpromise and overdeliver, not overpromise and underdeliver. So my Story Room initiative will be a mental health safe space on Oakwood's campus. Expect a comfy room with stories on the walls, anonymous stories of past students and current students who have gone through mental health struggles. We want to tell their stories because when you can look at what somebody else has gone through, it gives you hope that you can get through your own mental health struggle. And so we're partnering with Oakwood University Health Services to do this. We already have a generous donor who has agreed to fully back the project. So the money's taken care of, the collaboration is taken care of. So what we want is we want stories. We want you to start sending in your stories. You can go to matthewdormus.com/submit, and there you can find a form to send in your anonymous story about how you've struggled with mental health and how God has helped you to overcome. So that's MATTHEW, Dormus, DORMUS.com/submit. So hopefully the story room can be up and running by next school year, 2024 to 25, so that students can have access to mental health resources through that room.
Very good, very good. So last question to wrap it up. What advice or really what would your pitch be to future students as to why they should run for Mr. or Mrs. Oakwood?
Right. Honestly, it's a matter of prayer. If God has put it on your heart, follow him. I prayed about this intensely, and I believe that this is what God is leading me to do. So you don't want to run for something like this haphazardly. Our pageant this year is titled The Weight of the Crown, and it truly is a weight. I literally just came from my room just lying on my bed exhausted. I want to be vulnerable with you, and it's not something that's easy. It's not something that you can just wake up one morning and I'm going to run. No, God has to prepare you for something like this. So stay in prayer, and God will lead.
I dig it. My boy, appreciate you. Yeah, man, that was great. Yeah.